Working on some chaos hounds for my buddy, my neighbor. Over there you'll see a knight and a warrior of chaos infantry. Had to do a lot of repositioning with these metal hounds because there's only 4 different models for the 10 in unit strength I got here. It came with 3 of these, I call them two-taileds. I guess you can kind of see why I call it a two-tailed, but they would have been exactly the same, all 3 of them. So I cut this one and put him on a rock, tried to make him look like a different position. This one cut the legs and made one going backwards, as you can see there, and that one up. And really you shouldn't be intimidated to green stuff some fur, because fur is probably the easiest thing you can green stuff. It's easier than smooth. And this one's pretty much the normal one. I just did a little bit of bending, cut the tail to separate it. You want to use, and some people are going to not like to hear this, but on a round thing like a spike of a tail, you want to use toenail clippers because they have a rounded blade that gives you a more natural spike rather than a straight cut. So just some easy stuff. And when I positioned the rocks, tried to make them, excuse me while I slide this, tried to make them so that I could give the rank a added level, an added, a degree of, they're not all flat, it kind of triangles up a little bit, and then these ones that are running on the side, they're just a little lower, and then, give it a 3-dimensional feel to the unit so they're not all flat and boring like those are. I want to start this with a shout out to Magic Cosmos. I believe I said his name right. He's a pretty cool guy. He's got a lot of confrontation minis. I mean a lot, I mean about all of them. But check out his page. He's got neat stuff to look at. This is a goblin. I don't know if he's a standard bearer or what. He's got a pointy nose. I hope to get him painted up here in the next month or 2 and show him off on here. He'll be my first confrontation miniature I've painted. A pigeon that likes to sit in open windows. I don't know if you can see that. It's as tight as the shot will go, but that's a pigeon in an open window. Guess they should shut their windows. The hut is pretty much done. You guys have been really interested in it. I appreciate your interest. I'm kind of happy with how it's coming out. It's taking a lot more time than I thought. The green stuff flags for an end cap were not the shortcut that I thought they were. Okay, so back to this. So, you see all this? This needs primed, right? And actually that needs primed. That's not assembled. It doesn't count. These need assembled and primed. Secret down here. Need primed. Need primed. That's 2 spear chuckas, Borgat face beater, and a orc shaman that I don't know. Back there's Skarsnik and Gobla. Empty. That's actually an old can too. Is it? Empty. I mean, really. Why? How does this happen to me? So, back to talking about what I'm up to. These are the Metal Fanatics, and for anybody who has asked me what was used to make the conversion one, this is what he looked like unprimed, unassembled. It's got some tags that'll need cut off down here at the bottom, and this is the actual base end of it. So I picked up 3 of these to convert. These are let me see actually if it has the year on it. Usually Games Workshop puts their copyright. They have copyright Games Workshop 98. So these are from 98. I like these a lot better. I have this kit left to do of these. For $15 I got these 3 cherry ones that haven't been painted or stripped or assembled or filed or anything. They cost me $10. So I like these better for the money that I get them for. I'm an eBay-aholic. I got these with these. I ended up paying $1 a piece for everything. But again, these are out of print. I can't just go into my Games Workshop and buy any of these 3 items unless I buy them used. And they do sell them used, and I pay about the same price I pay on eBay for new stuff. So I do support my game shop when I can. So over here I got a little secret for you. I picked this up because why not? About every army needs one. So if anybody wants, just ask and I'll do an open box for this, because I honestly didn't really know what was in it. It looks like a pretty cool kit. I put it off because I hate the fact that it's pretty much standardized, but it really doesn't look as standardized as I thought it was. So I hope to get this hut done. I hope to have these boar guys done at the same time I get that hut done. Yeah, sorry I'm moving around fast and blurring everything. This unit of goblins is what I tell Stuart as 70 to 80% done. 4 are still in skin coats. And back here, I thought I only needed 1 black orc to finish my regiment. And this one, I'm actually, let me get it in focus. It won't focus. Boo. I'm proud of his skull. Ends up I'm missing a black orc. I don't know if a jilted ex-girlfriend, deranged cat, perhaps. Somehow I'm missing a black orc. So there's a black orc about to go together. That gets done, and this one gets done. That is 20. If I get these 2 done, that's unit of 10. That's my Skull's Past procrastination project. This is a secret. My first edition Tyranid Carnifex foam tray. I miss these foam trays. Now you just get the plastic ones. They're kind of cool for bits. I have orc bits divided up into them, but these work awesome for holding paints. Like here you can see I've got a little ramp. You can use bases, coins, whatever. You just make an angle so that your paints, when they're open, are always dripping down into the pot instead of on the lip and drying up and making a non-airtight seal and drying the rest of your paint out. Oh my goodness, let's not get into that. It has a convenient tray. Down here's razor blades and pins, because I always need pins for, well, you'll use a lot of pins I'm sure for skull heads and whatnot. These are for strictly modeling, although I'm sure my girlfriend probably sneaks and uses them and giggles. And they fit nicely, and the brushes stay in, one end's opened and one end's closed in here. I mean, it was just perfect. And it's lasted me, gosh, 15 years maybe? Am I crazy? What year did the Tyranid Carnifex come out? The Hunter Killer. I'm sure AG Productions will know that, Christopher. Yeah, this thing's about to die though. It's starting to flex when I pick it up. See that going in the middle? So I might end up actually rigging up some kind of clamps or something and trying to save this poor box that's way outlived its life. But by golly, it's styrofoam, and it's old school styrofoam at that, so it'll be here long after I'm gone in some catastrophe.